lowlife that
You're a lowlife. You're the one sitting on the throne trying to tell me I'm a lowlife. You don't know nothing about me.
Ms. Hollis, you and your daughter, Ms. Hollenquist, are suing your second cousin, Mr. Harris.
Right.
Your mother, Ms. Douglas, is here as witness. You, ma'am, allege that when no one would help your second cousin out, you decided to take him in, and he repaid you by stealing a number of gold coins, an iPod Touch, 2 PSPs belonging to some children, and a number of other items. You first, ma'am.
Anthony is my second cousin to my first cousin, my favorite cousin, as a matter of fact. When I learned that Anthony had become homeless when he was living with his grandmother,
Was that you, ma'am?
No.
Another grandmother.
Right. When I learned of it, I said, well, I'm a stable family member. You know, I'll take him in. He was in his last year of high school. I wanted to make sure he graduated from high school. And I took him in. I treated him just like he was my own child. I would give Anthony and my oldest daughter, Miracle, $20 a week for spending money after school to buy snacks or whatever, because they complained about the school lunch. So Anthony came to me and he told me that he lost his $20. And I said, well, I don't have any replace money. And for that, he took the gold coins. And when I spoke to him about it, I said, why did you do it?
Now, the gold coins are interesting. They're these Sacagawea coins.
Right.
You're seeking to acquire those because apparently recently they have assumed a very high value.
Right.
Now, let me hear from you about the rest of these things. You have a 9-year-old and a 9-year-old.
I have twins. I have twins that are 9, and then I have an 11-year-old.
Now, the other items, the PSPs, those belong to those 3 or 2?
2.
2. All right.
Do
you have any information about the circumstances of the disappearance of those items?
Yes. After Anthony stole the coins, and he admitted it to me as well.
He says he got 5 of them.
Yeah, 5.
No.
Well, hold on. That's his admission.
Okay.
How many do you say he took?
28.
28.
And also
28. All right, I got it. 28.
Sorry.
He says 5. All right, keep going.
I was at work, and Anthony came by. He asked the children, can he see their PSP, the charger, and a game? Once he left, my 11-year-old called me, and she was crying, and she said, Mommy, I think Anthony took my PSP. I said, look, I'm on my way home. We'll look for it together.
Well, anyway, to make a long story short, you could not find it, and you say that he ultimately, in effect, confessed to taking the items. All right? Now.
Okay, well, while Anthony was still living with us, he asked me one day, he was going to the store, if he could see the iPod in question so he could listen to music on his way there and on his way back. I said, sure, go for it. I was at home reading a book. After he left, he called my mom and told her that he was, quote unquote, jacked for the the iPod Touch. And then
somebody heisted it from him.
Right.
Your Honor, can I say something, please? While he went to the store, I had left the house to go purchase him a brand new bed. Because, again, I was treating him just like he was my own child. Anthony calls me.
I'm sorry, she's just sitting here lying.
Hold on, wait, did you not get?
Well, I understood what you said.
Well, then act on it and keep your mouth shut.
All right, Your Honor.
Okay, Your Honor. I had left the house to go purchase Anthony a new bed. Anthony called me via his own cell phone and says he just got jacked.
In other words, somebody took the item from him.
Correct. And I said, Anthony, you're calling me from your cell phone. And he goes, yeah, it was in my pocket. I said, wait a minute. When you get jacked, they're going to pocket check you first.
Hold on. It makes no difference because you get substituted from theft. You get the concept of a bailment that then arises. So I won't go into that right now, but in either situation, the result would be the same. Now, ma'am, what do you have to offer to this mix?
I was just there watching the way Anthony, he was good with the little kids, you know, helping them out and stuff. And when it comes time for things to be stolen. He has that little quirk about him, you know? He has a way of figuring out a way when he goes around with his hands. He's very, very manipulative with
Called
his hands.
sleight of hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Way
yeah.
of making things disappear.
Yeah.
Now you see it, now you don't. There you go.
Exactly.
Very good. All right. Now, hold your thought. I'll come back to you, both of you. Now, pass up your documentation, Madam Sonia. Would you be so kind? Thank you. Now, Mr. Harris, you have the floor.
Yes, Your Honor. Let me start with the iPod Touch, which it wasn't an iPod Touch. It was a regular video iPod. It was an 80 gig iPod. And we obtained that iPod because we were shopping at Petco for some dogs that we had just found off the street, and she wanted to take care of them. So we went to Petco, and she found the iPod in the purse, along with the ID and along with credit cards, and there was a wallet in the purse. And I wanted the iPod bad, I'm not going to lie about it, so I asked if I can have it, along with Miracle asking if she can have it. When Sunday came to the conclusion that it was going to be the family's iPod, that's how it was going to be. I left it at that. We moved to Palmdale. I asked Miracle if I can use the iPod because I was going to walk to go see my girlfriend. And she said, yeah. While walking with the iPod, yes, I got jumped, and the iPod got stolen from me. I also came back with the headphones. Sunday accused me of selling the iPod, and I told her there's no way I could sell an iPod without selling the headphones and without selling the charger.
We'll be right back with Judge Joe Brown.
When she did get at me about the coins, and I did tell her that I took a couple of the coins, she did admit to me that her kids told her that they were playing with the coins because they thought that they were Chuck E. Cheese coins.
Go ahead.
The coins. I did admit to Sunday that I did take 5 of the coins when she did call me.
Why did you take 5 coins?
Because my money was taken from me, Your Honor, and I was off at that, Your Honor. I'm not going to lie to you. So I did take 5 of the coins because 5 of the dollars of my dollars was missing from me, and I agreed to Sunday that I was going to pay her back the $5, and I did pay her back the $5. Yes, I paid you back the $5. The PSPs, I did ask her kids if I can use the PSP. I asked them if I could play the game that was on the dresser. They looked for the PSPs and they couldn't find them. A couple days later, she called me saying that I had took the PSPs and I wasn't allowed over at her house, and that I need to apologize or pay for it or something like that. I told her that, well, when she finds the PSPs, then I'll be waiting for her apology. And that was that.
Your Honor, may I speak, please?
It's not necessary.
Okay.
Not necessary.
As far as the coins, might I add, when she did get at me about the coins, and I did tell her that I took a couple of the coins, she did admit to me that her kids told her that they were playing with the coins because they thought that they were Chuck E. Cheese coins. And yeah, they told you that, and you told me that over the phone. I don't know why you're trying to act like it's a surprise. It's not a surprise. Well, that's pretty much it, Your Honor.
All right. Have you ever felt petroleum jelly, motor oil?
Yes.
Feels just like slime.
Ooh.
The kind of theft you are guilty of is slimy.
I'm not guilty of any kind of
That's a nice way of putting it.
Well, I'm not guilty of any kind of
that. That makes you slimy. Your character stinks so badly that it would not even suffice to be disguised by the odor from an override dumpster doing a garbage strike that's been out there in the middle of July at 105-degree heat for a whole month.
Yes.
It would overwhelm the stench of a graveyard that was undug. You are a pathetic, miserable, lousy specimen of
You're not
slime.
talking about me.
Okay.
And I'm talking to you, and by the way, leave. You are a lowlife that's
You're a lowlife. You're the one sitting on the throne trying to tell me I'm a lowlife. You don't know nothing about me. What do you know about me?
Okay, you know what?
Wait.
Out.
Tell the fool what his problem is. He's not going anywhere because you're under detention. Stop him before he gets off of the place.
Proceedings?
Yeah, right.
Now, let me tell you what I'm doing. Since he absented himself, there are several separate instances of misconduct, tortious misconduct, thievery. One involves each of the 2 PSPs, that's 1. Your iPod Touch, that's 2. Your coins, that's 3. What I'm going to do is $399 iPod Touch on yours, and $2,500 in punitive damages. That's to your cause of action, Miss Miracle Hollandquist, right?
Yes.
Now, ma'am, relative to your coins, I'm only going to take the nominal face value. That's $28. On top of that, I'm giving you a nice total of $4,800 in punitive damages. Portable PlayStation, including the associated games, for the benefit of your children, I'm going to make that another $750 in punitive, along with the $187. So that'll be your award accordingly. By the way, don't get him out of jail. Let him stay down there.
Oh, no, Your Honor.
This courtroom is now in recess.
The defendant interrupted the woman who took him in as if he had vital information that might contradict her story. When it was his turn, he did not impress or enlighten anyone. He'll pay.